So today I'm going to do part one of a presentation on the Gateway project. So today I'm going to be speaking about a document released by the CIA in 2003 that has to do with leaving the body, remote viewing, and the fabric of reality and where we live itself. So first thing that is mentioned is the extensive research involved, including the process involving biomedical models, quantum mechanics, theories to explain human consciousness, time-space dimensions, and out-of-body states. In a scientific framework, it also compares the gateway process to related techniques like hypnosis, biofeedback, and transcendental meditation. The document also acknowledges the difficulty of grasping these subjects, as they are far from our reality as we see it. So on page 2, the text asserts that understanding the concepts through right brain intuitive insight will allow them to withstand rational critique. It also addresses the potential conflict between the gateway experience and common belief systems, emphasizing that the conclusions do not contradict mainstream Eastern or Western beliefs. The author, Wayne M. McDonnell, states that the study is not definitive, but aims to serve as a guide for U.S. AIN SCOM personnel involved with gateway training and materials. So this next page is describing all sorts of things, but we're going to start with hypnosis. It is described as a technique that allows direct access to the sensory motor cortex and pleasure centers of the right brain by disengaging the left hemisphere stimulus screening function. This enables external stimuli and hypnotic suggestions to be accepted and acted upon directly by the non-critical right hemisphere, leading to various responses like numbness or feelings of euphoria. Transcendental meditation is presented as a different method where intense concentration on drawing energy up the spinal cord creates acoustical standing waves in the cerebral ventricles, which are then conducted to gray matter. Figure A, the homunculus, shows a representation of the sensory cortex, homunculus, depicting how different parts of the body are mapped onto the sensory cortex, along with a pathway illustrating the progression of symptoms related to gray matter polarization. Figure B, the motor and sensory cortex and the third and lateral ventricles provide a lateral view highlighting the motor and sensory cortices, as well as the third and lateral ventricles within the brain. Figure C, a view of the third and lateral ventricles in context of associated brain structure, offers a more detailed view of the brain's internal structure, specifically focusing on the third and lateral ventricles and their surrounding associated brain structures, like the central sulcus, precentral and postcentral gyrus, and various horns of the lateral ventricle. So this whole entire picture here is basically explaining how the gateway process kind of works around the brain. I'm not a neuroscientist, but it looks like it's showing kind of which parts of the brain are trying to interact and connect with what other parts, and why all that is kind of important to this process. So this is how I'm going to end part 1 of the gateway process. I am going to go over the whole entire document. It'll be a 4 or 5 part series. Thank you so much for watching, If you like more content like this, go to radiofreetartaria.com or radiofreetartaria at youtube.com or radiofreetartaria at facebook.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.